Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Cindy Luby, and it's time for another quick and easy card because it is Monday and it's at 2 o'clock. So I've checked all my boxes. Time to get started. All right. Sorry about that. We've got notifications popping up here. All right. Well, maybe I don't know. Okay. Well, we love technology because now it's right in the middle of my screen and I can't see a thing. Let's see. Maybe if I hit the phone. There we go. See, I told you technology. I don't know. Okay, well, that's not going to stop me from making a card today. So, all right, let's keep this moving. Hi, Janet. How you doing? All right. Well, you ever come across a day where you need to make a sympathy card? That's not a card that I make all the time. But unfortunately, my husband had someone pass away at work, so I needed to make him a sympathy card. Hi, Faye. So I thought, okay, not something that is in my book at this point, so I'm just going to think about that. So I happened to look at Amazing Silhouettes, and actually, in the hardest part of this one, it's for a man. So another difficulty, or challenge, I should say. So I looked at that and I went, oh, well, here we have a tree. That would work. And I love this Amazing Silhouettes. So pretty. Easy thing to use for a stamp because it gives you this shading that looks like watercolor behind it. So I thought I would use that. And then I went through our main catalog and I found Peaceful Moments will work for a sympathy. So it has with deepest sympathy because I really don't. I mean, my husband knows this person, but he doesn't know his mother very well. So that's the reason why I tried to come up with something generic. And then I thought Thinking of You with All My Heart would be something that he could actually give in a card. That wouldn't be, because since he doesn't really know her very well. But then I looked at Inspired Thoughts. So this gives you another option. Hi, Lori. How you doing? Happy Monday. And I thought this would be another one that you could use with heartfelt sympathy. You could do sending healing thoughts your way. So that would be another one that I thought this other one would work too if you maybe knew the person better. Sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. I thought that was another wonderful sentiment to go with the sympathy. But I'm going to use Peaceful Moments. So I was giving you some options. Put this aside. And so I decided that I wanted to use Shading Spruce is my card base. And I thought that would work very well with, get my other card here, with the color, just because, again, it's for a male. And then we're going to just do our basic card base here with our layer, which would be 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp this with the Shaded Spruce. Yeah, I got my voice back, so watch out, Claudia. Yeah, I got it back a couple of days ago. It took me a couple of days to get it, though. I was amazed that I completely lost my voice. So I don't know, whatever we had, I'm glad it's over with. I don't like being sick. Too many things to do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp this, and I'm kind of going to put my sentiment over here, so this way I kind of know where I want to put this stamp. Just give it a little press. She said, is that Cocoa Bean saying hi? No, that was Bella. We're over with Elaine's today. All right. Isn't that pretty how that stamps? I just love that. You could use that for all sorts of different cards. But I thought that would be a very pretty way. I loved how that kind of gave you a pretty stamp. And this is something, like I said, you could put together very easily. Wouldn't take you long at all to do this process. And so I'm going to put over here with Deepest Sympathy, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that once like I always do. And this is with Mary Merlot. Thought those two colors would go good together. Yeah, that's pretty. Now the other thing I got when I looked at that, I went, well, it's kind of flat. I don't really. I want to add a little something to it without, putting a lot of other pieces on it as far as any embellishments or anything. So I thought about using Tasteful Texture. Just gives enough texture on the card so it's not flat. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my embossing folder. And move this out of the way, and I'm going to bring my trusty machine up here. Move all of this out so you can see the process that we go through in order to do that. We don't really show the machine that often, so I thought, oh, why not? Hi, Patsy. Nice to see you. All right, so on this, all you're going to use now is you're going to use your base plate, and it tells you what to do when you do a 3D embossing folder. It says to use your base plate. You put your item in, and then you're going to use plate 4. And then that gives you that embossing that you're looking for. Very easy. I love how on the base plate it gives you all the sandwich that I call, the formula for whatever sandwich you need. And that's all you do. And there you can put this in, and it comes through. And there you've got that texture. Can you see that texture on there? Isn't that pretty? So that's how you use our wonderful cut and emboss machine. Love it. All right, let's bring my pieces back here, and we'll finish up this card. So now that we have our front, we can go ahead and put our glue on there. Love our Tombow glue. A little goes a long way. I made multiple cards for our card club this weekend, and I used almost a bottle, but I made a lot of cards. So, and if I had used our tapes, it would have taken a lot more than that. So that's what I like about this. It's very economical and very effective. All right, now on the inside of the card, I chose Thinking of You with All My Heart, and I'm going to go ahead and do that one also in Mary Merlot. I'm going to go ahead and do my sample there. Janet says, hi, Bella. All right. So we've got that going. Now, you know me, can't have something in a naked card, and can't have anything on the inside that's just naked. So I'm going to go ahead and bring back my tree, and I'm just going to do part of the tree on the card. Now, the one thing I noticed the first time I did this, that there is like a silhouette of a trunk in the middle, so you have to be careful. When I did it first time, when I stamped it, I kind of stamped it where it was too far over, and it showed that middle right there. So on this time, I decided to go a little further over to the left, get more of the tree, just bring it down a little bit. Then that way there is something on the inside of the card that will reflect what you just did. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Just love it. Yes, I agree, Janet. You add a little embossing to it, and it really makes a whole difference in how the card looks. It just gives it that dimension that you're looking for, especially when you're just doing a simple stamping. I think adding any embossing folder to give it a little bit more texture is a great way to do your card that way. So if you were doing this more of just a general card, there are many embellishments that you could put on this if you weren't doing a sympathy card. Or even if you were, you could still put a few of our embellishments over there just to add a little something. But I'm going to, since my husband really doesn't know her very well, I think I just decided to keep it simple. And I think it's very effective that way. So, well, I think it's only been, 10 minutes? There we go. How to make a card in 10 minutes or less. And Elaine's thing just keeps popping up. Just doesn't like me today. She's making me work for my video here. Well, that is our quick and easy card for today. So, something that we don't want to always need to have to make, but every once in a while we do need to make a sympathy card, and I think this is a great way to use some of our stamps keep it simple, and keep it quick. So we will see you back here on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. And Elaine will have something up her sleeve where she'll be doing something in regards to scrapbooking, or I don't know. Elaine, you got any ideas up your sleeve?
We're gonna be playing with some paste.
Uh-oh, playing with paste. Uh-oh, that sounds dangerous. Not Elmer's glue either. The other kind of paste. All right. Oh, thank you, Janet. Yeah, I think this turned out really pretty. Just quick, simple. Yeah, sometimes they are the hardest cards to make because you want to keep adding things to it. But I've learned that just leave it alone, let it speak for itself. So we will see you back here on Wednesday at 2 o'clock, and it's time to be playing with some paste. So get it out. Let's make something with Elaine. We'll see you on Wednesday then. Bye now.